All right, I will get some more covers today. So I have a lot of nice outfits definitely to wear, all right? And just to continue that famous vlog. So being famous is something that I think I can handle well. It is something that is, I guess it's difficult to deal with for some people for sure. I don't know yet because I'm not really that famous. I am famous more locally than I am in the world. So I guess to some extent they know what it's like. And also I think when people see myself, they're like, yeah, this guy is definitely going to take off and be famous. And that scares a lot of people, you know. Listening to Madonna do a lot of videos, doing a lot of interviews saying people are scared, people are shocked, people don't know how to handle her, people mistreat her because she's so beautiful and so talented and so rich. Now, I'm not sure what and Madonna was always very, she was an innovator, she was all those things. I totally see those things for myself already, not even what I plan to do, but already. So, people do fear someone else being better than them. They don't, it's something that they don't like, obviously, and I don't think I'm better than everybody, really. I think it's just that when people see someone, even if people see someone that's really gorgeous that isn't necessarily going to be famous, it puts them in a spot where they're like, what is, they're in a relationship, let's say, and they see someone that looks way better, right? And I mean, to me, everybody looks good, everybody's important. No one should be judged, no one should be treated badly for how they look. Everybody should feel really, really gorgeous, even if they're not, I think. But when people see someone that looks really, really good and they have a spouse or they have a partner, and not everybody's like this, okay? Not everybody's like this, but some people are like, don't look at that guy, he's too good, or don't think you're gonna be with that guy because you have me. Or they say something like, I hope you don't feel I hope you don't feel bad, I want you. Some of the people are insecure, so they're like, well, I'm glad you picked me. Please don't leave me for that person. Which I'm very good about relationships. I think they should be strong, and regardless of who you are, I think even if you're a beautiful woman and you have the most unattractive male, and you think, oh, the male is like worried because I'm there, all right. Most people aren't. Most people are very comfortable knowing that I'm very attractive, and they're very happy in their relationships. No one's really. Most people don't seem really worried about it. I don't think anyway. Especially nowadays, I think people are a lot more relationship focused. So I think a lot of people have very strong relationship goals and very strong relationship tendencies to keep their relationship strong. I don't think a lot of people cheat as much as they used to now. I might be totally wrong, okay? So it just, to me, doesn't seem like people want to cheat anymore, really, which is good. I think it seems very strong. I think that people are very happy in their relationships, regardless of whether, it could be the most beautiful woman, like I said, but she's with a man, and her man is not attractive, and she seems very happy with him. I totally get that. I think that's really good, actually. My wife is very good, but me and my wife are very beautiful, right? So we look really, 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 really good. So when so when we're together, what we believe in, we're very happy with each other, right? So if we see someone that's attractive, we're not going to be like, oh my gosh, we gotta break up with each other. We don't think that way because we're both very, very, very attractive. If you saw her, you'd be like, oh wow. So she's very attractive. So when people see us, they're not going to be thinking we're going to leave each other for someone else. So now that's the thing too, right? So when people see So when I see a couple, or maybe they're not a couple, depending on if they are or not, but when I see two people that are obviously a couple, then I think to myself sometimes, oh, that person looks like they may not want to be with that person. But a lot of couples are very different now. There's a lot of diversity in relationships. A lot of different types of people date different types of people for whatever reason, and everybody's attracted to what they like. So what they like may not be what you think they like. So it's very interesting for sure. And a lot of couples, and I don't think people, like a lot of women you might think they settle, but they don't actually settle. They're actually in love with that person, which is really, really positive, right? So a lot of women like guys that are very intelligent, with a good mind, or ones that have a good living because they appreciate their type of work, or that kind of thing. So I think it's really, really cool to see the diverse range of people that are in relationships. It's almost as diverse as the single people out there. All right, well, it's pretty much the same diversity. But yes, so it's interesting to see. There are definitely a lot more single people than there were before too. So when we had single people in the past, there was less of them because there was a lot more people that were happily married. But now more people are choosing to be single, and more people are forced to be single because there's no one out there that they're satisfied with. So it is a totally different world nowadays. It's very interesting for sure. Single people definitely have a struggle for sure as well, because it's a lot harder to find someone. Most people are very picky as well. So even though you see the diversity in relationships, some people are just really picky and they can't find the right person. And you know, I'm rambling. So everybody has their own relationship style. Everybody has their own beliefs and what they think they want in a relationship. And everybody picks someone based on whatever they feel they like to see in someone. So, so everybody's different. You can't just assume someone likes a certain type of person, or you can't just assume what you think you're assuming. It's not always the case, alright? So, like there was that movie, I forget what it was. I think it was a movie with the guy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was a good looking blonde guy, I forget what his name was, but he was so attractive, and he in the movie he was like, I'm not ashamed to say it, I like FAT girls, but he wanted to date girls that were overweight. And so my wife is size 0, okay? And she's very beautiful, but this guy was talking about dating overweight women, and you know, in his personal life, that might be what he's actually interested in. So it just depends on the person, and there's no right or wrong answers when it comes to relationships. But in order to be happy, choose someone you actually like, that likes you back, all right? So if somebody doesn't like you back, no point in trying to go out with them, unless you do think they do and they're just conservative about it. But if somebody doesn't like you, you know, there's other people that will definitely like you, all right? But you don't know for sure as well. It's kind of hard to tell these days. But yes, so, yes, and your approach to is something that's important as well. So I'm very attractive, so I get hit on a lot. So some approaches are better than others, but you'll notice how your approach comes across. If your approach always comes across when a person is very, very rude to you and very upset with you, then maybe that's not the right approach, alright? Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you like my videos. I hope you like my singing. I am going to do covers today, so you will enjoy that. Thank you.